Attorney General Pam Bondi went buck on Letitia James and Kathy Hochul.
Good.
So
They're not playing, great people. And I thought about this earlier today. They are trimming the fat. Get all that so we can lean ourselves out and get us back on track financially.
Getting all that fat off that steak.
They trimming the fat. Get them folks out of there.
Getting that fat off that steak.
Yep.
So that all the
so we can be strong and lean.
Right.
News, Nez Nation. This just happened literally a few moments ago. I am breaking it to you as it just occurred. So this is going to be unedited. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to be messy. I apologize. But Pam Bondi, recently sworn in Attorney General, she just literally minutes ago swore in Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence. We love you, Tulsi Gabbard. Mahalo.
Yay.
Has just filed charges against Letitia Big Shame James, the Attorney General of New York, and New York Democratic Governor Catherine Hochul and Mark Schroeder, who is the head of the DMV in New York State, for harboring illegal criminal immigrants. Watch this.
Come on.
She looks.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry we were a little bit late. I was in the West Wing swearing in Tulsi Gabbard, and so I just came straight back here. So thanks for being patient with us with the delay. We're here today because we have filed charges against the state of New York. We have filed charges against Kathy Hochul. We have filed charges against Letitia James and Mark Schroeder, who is with DMV. This is a new DOJ, and we are taking steps to protect Americans, American citizens, and angel moms, like the mom standing right behind me, who you're going to hear from in a moment. It stops today. As you know, we sued Illinois, and New York didn't listen. So now you're next. Millions of illegal aliens with violent records have flooded into our communities, bringing violence and deadly drugs with them. With me today, I'm so proud to be joined by Tammy Nobles. Tammy is an angel mom. Her beautiful daughter, Kayla Hamilton, was murdered by an MS-13 member.
Horrible.
In 2022.
Horrible.
Kayla had just turned 20 years old. Just turned 20 years old. And she was raped and murdered by someone who should not have been in our country.
See?
Yet, he was released, flown to Maryland, where he committed this violent murder. I just want you to hear from...
He got a flight to go commit murder.
I want you to hear from Tammy. Tammy represents not only herself and her family, but all of the great angel moms around this country who have suffered because of what the Biden administration did, and it is over.
A day of reckoning, and it was long overdue. And I've said it once, I'll say it twice. I think there should be tribunals in order for Kamala, for Biden.
Yes, get them.
This entire dark regime. There is absolutely no question now. There's even new files and new reports that are coming out that there's an exchange of emails that prove that the Letitia Big Shame James case was orchestrated by the Biden administration way in advance to stop him. I'm not sharing that as a confirmed story yet because I'm still waiting to verify everything. As you guys know, I always do my qualitative and quantitative research, my own due diligence, to make sure that I only bring you the truth. And that's why I didn't share this whole BS story about Governor Shapiro being involved in the Trump. Look, nobody wants to get to the bottom of the Trump assassination more than yours truly. I guarantee, nobody wants to get to the bottom of that. But then I see these quack, ridiculous, grifting YouTubers who have millions of followers, by the way, and they're sharing this story coming on my live stream and saying, oh, you missed out on it's BS. It's a BS story. They're only sharing it because they're grifting. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to vet everything. I'm going to make sure that it's proven. And there's also a kind of an unconfirmed report, and I haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm just kind of mentioning it because it really, my gut feeling says it's absolutely true. Letitia Big Shame James was recently just caught. It was recently discovered and reported that Letitia Big Shame James overvalued her own property in order to
How?
secure financial loans with banks.
Wow.
But that's not new.
What does that mean?
I mean, I didn't know that, but I'm going to say that
They accused her of that a while ago.
but that's
I remember that.
integrity.
Yeah.
But to overvalue your property, how do you well, yes, then the only way you really are able to overvalue property unless you got connections with the person that's doing the appraisal, and there could be some lies about the value of the properties around you to say these are higher. So it's a lie. This house don't even cost this. It costs $2 million. Your house costs $500,000.
So remember when she was trying to take Trump's property, and they were saying that, so you think you're gonna be able to get a hold of his property to help get the money so you can fund your property?
No, I don't remember
That's what
that.
they were saying.
Oh, okay.
So back then, so I'm like, this ain't really new unless I missed something.
I think
somewhere.
he's just bringing into your awareness how corrupt this lady is, and he's bringing back her own personal corruption. Of course, if she's gonna do that home value on her property, she's gonna go after Trump and with no morals.
Exact same thing that she charged Trump with, she did herself. Now do you know why I call them the Hippocrats? They let in over 20 plus illegal criminal migrants, circumvented all of the systems and processes and protocol at port of entry that Tom Homan has articulated so brilliantly. There's nothing wrong with immigration. They keep saying, oh, you're against immigration, all these ridiculous, histrionic, dramatic, sissy, wussy, anti-American vermin Hippocrats. They're not Democrats, they're Hippocrats. Because I know them. I've worked with them. They're garbage. They're out there gallivanting, throwing these ridiculous protests, composing these cringeworthy, soul-shattering songs against Elon Musk. You're against immigration. You're against immigration. Nobody's against
trying their
immigration. We're against illegal immigration.
Right.
We are a country of laws, and you are breaking the law by being here illegally. Not only is it a huge disrespect to legal immigrants who came here and earned their citizenship the hard way, like my parents who immigrated to this country in the early 70s, but it's a crime. Bar none, full stop, period. It's a crime. Why are you guys fighting for criminals and not Americans? Why are you fighting for sending our taxpayer dollars to foreign entities and the USAID International Fund rather than Americans who've suffered disastrous natural disasters like Hurricane Helene and the fires in Los Angeles? You have to ask yourself, my fellow Americans, global citizens, why are they fighting tooth and nail for anti-legal, anti-right, upright, justified,
Kickbacks.
non-American citizens?
Kickbacks.
You have to ask yourself this very, very serious question.
Right.
I love Pam Bondi. I think Pam Bondi is an absolute badass, and I cannot get enough of everything that she has done. I think she's absolutely amazing. And again, these are charges that are against New York for protecting illegal aliens. President Trump signed an executive order saying there are no such thing as sanctuary cities. He's getting rid of it. The DMV commissioner is a guy by the name of Mark Schroeder. And obviously we know who Letitia Big Shame James is, and we know who Governor Hochul is. New York City has turned into an absolute cesspool because of these policies.
Just like LA.
You have everyday law-abiding, tax-paying New York citizens who are struggling every day to make rent, scared to use the subway, scared to use any public transportation to get to work. And what are these guys doing to help protect, secure, and serve the Americans, the constituents that they are public servants supposed to serve? What do? They reward illegal criminal migrants. They reward the criminals. They want to prosecute a guy like Daniel Penny. Make it make sense. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. Let me know in the thoughts below. And also, just for fun, who do you think Pam Bondi should go after next? Fannie Lewis? Jack Smith?
Come on!
Adam Schiff? Who do you think Pam Bondi should go after next? Let me know in the comments down below.
Get
By the
Fannie.
way, sign
Cut
up for
the
our
fat.
newsletter because that's kind of like your insurance policy.
Cut the fat.
Fannie's next on the list.
They are trimming the fat and getting our money back. How about that for a bar? They are trimming the fat, getting our money back. Bet you have more money in your pocket than you would have had in 12 years.
So much money this.
Bet you
this
won't be
4
paying
years.
$12.99 for a carton of eggs.
At Ralph's.
Vons, that was Vons actually.
And Ralph. People walk by that thing. I saw one man walk by the eggs and I heard him in the back, but he said $12.
I have never. So watch how the stuff goes down. Now we have to be patient and let them do what they do. Let them do what they do, because it seems like people losing their jobs, But hey, he said it might be a little uncomfortable at first because they got some cleaning house to do. Get these crooks and these criminals out of here. $12.99 for some eggs. They even $10 at the farmer's market,
So-
and that's where it was the cheapest. Anyway, I digress.
So it's gonna be a great thing. The corrupties.
Come up, baby. You're a little blurry back there.
It's comfortable back here. The corrupties will be
Corrupties. I like that.
will be swept, and America is gonna have the money that it needs.
That's right.
And y'all have to think, the more money we have in our pockets. Let's say this. I'm gonna just say, as the world goes into more further in its time, think about if you got more money in your pocket to prepare for things,
To invest.
to grow yourself, to grow your family, to be prepared for anything that's coming, anything that no man can fix.
Have a safety net. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you have people that have kids, they have big families. I mean, I just wonder how in the world are they doing it? Especially if they're not already in a certain salary. But please, this is insane. Get them people out of there. That's right. He said Letitia Big Shame James. Yeah, it's time. It is time. I don't want to say the Grim Reaper, but they cleaning. They are doing the street cleaning, sweeping. What they got here? Street sweep. How they come and sweep the trash from the street. That's what's going on now. Our government is being cleaned. So hold on, great people. This is what we asked for. And she keeps saying, nobody voted for Elon Musk. But we did. When we voted for Trump, we voted for him because he was right there with them. He brought them on in. I mean,
I can't stand Letitia or Jasmine.
Yes, we did.
Letitia or Jasmine.
Now y'all getting found out. It's a
Stand neither one of
problem.
these women, man.
Oh, well.
With that note, 2025 is the only time to thrive. And all the way to 2029, you better get yours. I'm going to get mine. We'll see you on the next one.